everybody. Welcome to another episode of Missy TV. Today I'm excited to share a fabulous story with you called The Gruffalo. The author or writer of the story is Julia Donaldson, and the illustrator or artist who designed the beautiful pictures is Alex Scheffler. I want you to take a close look at the cover illustration and make a smart guess or a prediction about who you think the main or most important characters in the story will be. I see a mouse and what is that creature? Well, the title of our story is The Gruffalo, so we can make a smart guess that this might be the Gruffalo. Looks like he's some kind of monster. We're gonna jump right in, but first, I wanna let you know if you're working on the R sound, stick around. After the story, I have a super fun activity to help you with your R's. So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, let's look at the inside cover. This beautiful illustration gives us a clue about the setting or the place that the story happens. Can you make a smart guess about where the story is going to happen? If you said in the forest or in the woods, way to go. The story happens in the forest. Let's read on. A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no. I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know?" I'm wondering about what the fox is thinking right now. Do you think the fox wants to have the mouse over for lunch, or do you think he wants something different? I'm thinking he wants to eat the mouse. We can put a little thought bubble over his head and make a smart guess about what he wants to do. What do you think the fox wants to do? Now Mouse is telling the fox all about the Gruffalo. He says, "He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here, by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox." Uh-oh. If we were to put a thought bubble over the fox's head now, what do you think he is thinking? And I'm noticing his face too. How do you think he feels? The mouse has told him all about this terrible creature. We can make a smart guess that the fox is scared. "Roasted fox? Oh my," Fox said. "Goodbye, little mouse," and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. Here comes the owl. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Join me for tea in my treetop house." "It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no. I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? Let's make another smart guess about the owl right now. Do you think he wants to have the mouse over for tea? I think he's thinking something different. I think the owl is hungry and he's trying to trick the mouse into coming home with him so he can eat him. Looks like the mouse is too smart for that. Now he's going to tell the owl all about the Gruffalo. Here we go. He has knobby knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart on the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? He's by the stream and his favorite food is owl ice cream. Owl ice cream, to-wit, to-woo. Goodbye, little mouse, and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. Our mouse is pretty clever. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? All right, let's make a smart guess or a prediction about what mouse is gonna do next. What do you think he's gonna tell the snake? We can make a smart guess that he's gonna tell him all about the Gruffalo to try to scare him away. I'm noticing a couple of words here in the text that are highlighted in green. Let's get our handy magnifying glass so we can look at them closely. I see the word feast 2 times in this text, feast. Can we make a smart guess about what that word means? Let's read the sentence. Come for a feast in my log pile house, said the snake. And the mouse said, I'm having a feast with the Gruffalo. They're talking about having a giant meal. A feast is a big meal. Now, mouse is gonna tell snake all about the Gruffalo, just like we guessed. Here we go. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Where are you meeting him? Here, by this lake. And his favorite food is scrambled snake. How do you think the snake feels right now? I think he's getting scared. Scrambled snake, it's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse, and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Oh? I'm gonna put a thought bubble over the mouse's head so we can make a smart guess about what he is thinking and how he is feeling right now. How do you think mouse is feeling? What do you think he's thinking? I think he's feeling pretty surprised. He didn't think there was such a thing as a Gruffalo, but here one is. And I think he's feeling a little bit nervous or scared of the Gruffalo. But who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart on the end of his nose. Let's look at that wart. There's his poisonous wart on the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help! Oh, no! It's a Gruffalo! My favorite food, the Gruffalo said. You'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good, said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this deep, dark wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see. Everyone is afraid of me. I wonder what trick Mouse has up his sleeve right now. If we were to get another thought bubble and put it over his head, what do you think he would be thinking? We know this mouse is very clever and very tricky. I'm wondering if he is trying to trick the Gruffalo. Oh, sure, said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You lead the way and I'll follow after. Does the Gruffalo believe the mouse? No, he's laughing at him. They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the grass ahead. Let's see if we can hear that hiss too. There we go. Oh, I hear it. Did you hear it? Let's see if we can hear it again. I hear the snake. It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh dear, he said, goodbye, little mouse, and slid right into his log pile house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. Let's see if we can hear that hoot too. Do you hear it? I hear it too. I think that's owl. It's Owl, said the mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. Boo-woo, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his treetop house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear some paws on the path ahead. I see a word highlighted in green. Let's take our magnifying glass and look at this word, astounding. Astounding. How do you think Gruffalo feels right now? He's meeting all these animals who are afraid of a tiny little mouse. I think Gruffalo is pretty surprised. So we can make a smart guess that the word astounding means surprising. He wasn't expecting all the animals to be so scared of a little mouse. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said, goodbye, little mouse, and ran right into his underground house. The mouse said, Gruffalo, now you see, everyone is afraid of me. But now my tummy is starting to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. How do you think that makes Gruffalo feel? I think he's starting to be scared of the mouse too. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind, he turned and fled. That word fled means he ran away as fast as he could. What a smart little mouse. All was quiet in the deep, dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. The end. What a fabulous story. Now, for those of you who are working on the R sound, I want you to stick around for this next part of the video. I'm going to give you a fun assignment to help you practice your R's. So when we work on the R sound, it's helpful to work on the R sound when it's next to a G. So we are going to be focusing on GR, words with the GR in it. They're also called clusters. When you see two consonants together like this, they're called clusters. So we're going to be focused on the GR cluster. And the reason for that is that when we say the G sound, the back of our tongue lifts up. And that also needs to happen for the R sound. So when you say a GR word, your tongue is already in the right position to help you make the R sound. And when you make the R sound, like I said before, the back of your tongue comes up and also the sides come up. You can watch my R video to get a little bit more, a few more pointers for how to make the R. But if you can lift the back of the tongue up and the sides up, it's going to help you make a really good R sound. Some people also bring the tip of their tongue back like this. But all people lift up the back and the side. So I want you to focus on that. So for our GR assignment, we are going to send the Gruffalo on a shopping trip to the supermarket. And he no longer wants to eat little critters because he's so scared of Mr. Mouse. So he's changing his whole diet and he's going to be eating things that start with the GR cluster. So you're going to get a piece of paper. And you're going to write on the top, Gruffalo shopping list. And we're going to add some words to the list that all have the GR sound at the beginning. So you get lots of good practice saying the GR sound, which will also help you with your R. And once you get good at GR, then we can start to work on the R all by itself. All right, so let's get our marker and see if we can think of some things to add to the shopping list that have the GR sound in the beginning of the word. I'm going to give you some examples and we're going to work on it together, but then the sky's the limit. You can add as many GR words to his shopping list as you can think of. And they don't necessarily have to actually be food. Maybe a Gruffalo likes to eat grass. Here we go. Ready? Let me get my marker. And we're going to add some GR words to our shopping list, and we're going to do it with a green marker. So why don't we start with something green, like spinach. He might go to the store and buy some green spinach. There's our GR cluster in the beginning of the word green. What else could he eat? How about some granola? I love granola. I'm going to add that to the list. And you can see in the word granola, the GR is right in the beginning. Some more GR words. Well, we are dealing with a monster or a fantasy creature, so maybe he likes to eat things that are gross. Why don't we add some gross? Maybe some gross ice cream for dessert. I'm going to underline the GR at the beginning of that word. Let's think of some other words. What about some graham crackers? We talked about putting some things on the list that aren't people food, like grass. He might like some grass in his salad. And you can be as silly as you want. Remember, this is a Gruffalo. He doesn't eat the same things we eat, so you can be creative. Let's see, how about a grilled cheese? So those are some examples, but there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of GR words. And remember, the Gruffalo doesn't necessarily eat people food. So you can add anything you want to the list as long as it has a GR in the beginning of the word. Then you're going to practice reading off the Gruffalo's shopping list. You're going to say each word 10 times. After you're done with that, you're going to practice your GR in a sentence by saying Gruffalo is going to grab green spinach at the grocery store. Then you'll say the next one. Gruffalo is going to grab granola at the grocery store. And one more example. Gruffalo is going to grab gross ice cream at the grocery store. And you'll do your whole list. You'll do a sentence for each of the things on your list. I want you to have at least 15 things on your list. You can use some of mine, and then you can add your own. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Missy TV, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Love you guys. Mwah!